Hello, I am Robert and welcome to my channel where I discuss everything automated algorithmic trading or simply algo trading. Today's video is going to be a little different than usual. I'm going to talk a little bit about the behind the scenes of what goes into my videos and why I chose some of what I do. I've been getting comments that I should edit my videos a little more to pep them up or to put a spruce little shiny intro into it. And I've tried that in the past before, and I've tried to increase the shininess of the video to make it look, quote, more professional. But really, in all honesty, I didn't like how it turned out. You see, when you're on YouTube and you look at various trading channels, there's always a disclaimer in the front that those videos are for entertainment. I'm not giving you entertainment material. I hope that you are entertained by what I provide, but the material I give is for educational value, not entertainment. I am here for a purpose. That is to teach. That teaching is to hopefully help you make money trading. I never say you will make money, and you'll never see any of my titles that say going from $20,000 or from $20 to $20,000 in 3 months. That's just not what trading is. That's not what responsible money management is about. So let's get into some of the finer details of why I don't edit my videos. My videos are pretty much one-shot, mistakes included. Sometimes I'll get tongue-tied or tongue-twisted while I'm recording a video, while other times I will end up just completely going blank in the middle of a sentence. It happens. Why don't I take those out? Because it's very simple. I am a teacher. I have been teaching since 1986. If you sit in one of my classrooms, you know point blank I'm going to make mistakes. I can't unedit or take out that mistake in the middle of a classroom. It's there, it's done, I move forward. The whole point of that is authenticity. If I start editing my videos to the point that there are no mistakes, what else am I editing? Am I editing my budgets? Am I editing my balances? Am I editing my losses out? As the presenter of this channel, those edits affect the authenticity of the work I am giving you as an educational basis. If I make a mistake, that mistake just doesn't magically disappear, especially if it's real money. That mistake is going to cost me dollars. That is why I don't edit those videos, why I won't edit my videos. I've tried it, and every time I do, it looks fake. It looks phony. It looks fraudulent. None of that is the kind of content I want to provide. I'm not trying to entertain you. I'm not standing up in front of a crowd trying to make them laugh or making a fool out of myself for them to laugh at. I'm trying to give you real world proof that you can potentially make money in the market, that you can, through a series of science and mathematics, become profitable. You're not going to turn $20 into $50,000. You're not going to get rich quick. You're not going to magically explode your account unless you blow it up and lose everything. Yes, you can do that very quickly and very well. I know, I've done it. You're not going to just magically drop in $10,000 into the market and come out a millionaire. That doesn't work. If you do drop $10,000 into the market, well, chances are you're going to lose it very quickly. In fact, my first year of trading, when I actually got into it and I got addicted to it as a hobby, I put $960 in it for the whole year. I made an earth-shattering, unbelievably profitable 33 cents. And I ended up losing $940. That was my first year of trading. And I was addicted to trading as a hobby. I could have put thousands of dollars into an RC cars, jump out of airplanes at 5,000 feet, ski down mountains at 80 miles an hour, or race cars at 120 miles an hour. Hundreds of ways of blowing my money. But I got addicted to trading because it's fun. It's something that puts two of my favorite things together, teaching and trading. And I get to do them both at once, and hopefully not go bankrupt in the process. But nonetheless, it is what it is. So, seeing me in the videos, when you watch my videos, you are in essence sitting in one of my classrooms. You are seeing me as I am as a teacher. Not some phony, not some fraud in a $300 suit. The real individual who is trying to provide a service. So hopefully that will help you understand why I don't edit my videos and why I do leave my mistakes in those videos. Maybe it does make the video look unprofessional. But the truth is, I'm human. I'm not perfect. And presenting a video that shows me in any other way than what I really am isn't helping you learn what you need to learn to be successful in trading. You're not going to get the polish of a $10,000 superstar video. It's not going to happen. You're going to get the real world, down to earth. Here's what you need to learn to try to keep from losing money. That has always been the goal of my channel. Way back in time, when I first got into teaching, my mentor made it clear that no matter what, as I developed as a teacher and an individual, that I would become my own brand. It didn't matter what programming I wrote. It didn't matter what I became famous for as a programmer. I am my own brand as a teacher. And that has carried forward literally 30 years through a wide range of different positions I've held over the course of my lifetime. I teach. I educate. I am my brand. So for me to come off editing or looking unauthentic indicates that my work isn't of value. My work doesn't possess the needed metrics to truly show you the real world of what trading is. And as we progress more and more into content that's provided on this channel, and we start getting into a lot of the deeper research that I've been conducting over the last 2 years, that authenticity is going to be absolutely critical because it goes against all of the normal market standards that are constantly being taught. And I'm going to cover part of that right now. One of the biggest things that's always taught by the experts is that you should have a tight stop loss. And remember, these experts work for big banks, trading institutions, other financial institutions that have a spot in the game. They have skin in the game. They want you to put tight stop losses because you will lose your money quickly. That's not the reality, and it's taken me 2 years of research to actually be able to prove that. And that's the kind of content that I will soon be putting online. Detailed, technical, analytical numbers, where I test a 1% take profit to a 30% take profit and a 1% stop loss to a 50% stop loss. And I show the correlations of every metric in the middle, including the number of trades taken, the number of profits, and the number of losses. Real numbers. And they don't go with what the mainstream market teaches. Authenticity is critical when you come across this kind of detailed information, where you need to focus on whether or not you can trust the presenter. So the authenticity of my videos needs to be kept real, because the information I am giving you is about the real world, the real market, and has a direct and deliberate impact on your ability to function and trade within it. You can make money in the market with the right information. But the question is do you want to make money, or do you want to be entertained? Because if you're looking for an entertainment channel where the presenter jumps up and down and hoots and hollers and shouts and waves stacks of monies and Lamborghinis around, you're not going to find it on my channel. You're going to find information. You're going to find content to help you make informed decisions. So, moving forward and really going back through my previous videos, I am dialectic in my videos because I try to make sure the content I provide is of critical educational value. The information you need to make real world choices. And that information is on the basis of a very specific budget. I don't target people who have $10,000 in their account. If you can even say the word target, because I really don't target any group. But my focus is on teaching in a way that I try to get people that really don't have a lot to get into the market and have fun and be able to make a few dollars from it at the same time. Realistically, if you have $10,000 of free cash sitting around, you're better than 80% of the people on the planet right now. Most people are just scraping by paycheck to paycheck. And that's really difficult considering the way the economy is. The content I teach is from what I learned the hard way. How to take $100 and slowly build it over time. Literally penny by penny. It's a real world technical approach that deals with the true metrics of the market in a way that develops through practical financial management. Things that you have to do in your life every day. You just carry them over into trading and hopefully have fun doing it. So hopefully this will help explain why I don't edit my videos and why I think it's important that I don't edit them at all. But I plan out my videos, and for example, my more technical videos, I'll break them down into sections and then I'll stitch those sections together. And if I really screw up a section, I'll just delete it and redo it. But I do make mistakes, and you will get to see a lot of them in my videos. It's like you know me directly, face to face. So, hello, and well, have fun with it, because that is what trading needs to be. If you're worried about losing $100, you shouldn't be in trading if you can't afford to lose it. And you shouldn't be skiing down mountains, racing cars, jumping out of airplanes, or probably, for that matter, even walking out your front door. Life is filled with risks, and it's a matter of putting those risks in perspective. And if you're into any kind of athletics or sporting, particularly where you could end up paralyzed or dead, then you need to have a different perspective about your money. You shouldn't be doing it if you can't afford to lose it. For me, it's about the enjoyment of actually being able to build something that actually can pay me back. That is the challenge of what trading is. It will always be a hobby for me no matter how much I make, because I enjoy the sensation of having the bot actually work, of having the program actually do something useful. Because I can lose money quite quickly all by myself. I don't need the machine to do it for me. So if I can get the machine to make me a few pennies along the way, that's a good day. And that is really what I try to convey in my videos. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Let me know. Give this video a like. Give it a thumbs up. That way I can help grow this kind of content on YouTube. And until next time.